welcome back. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to Parker Conversation. Whatever number this is. I know we ain't had one of these in a little minute, but I just had some quick things I had to talk to y'all about because it was brought to my attention by old babes or whatever. And we had to expand on these a little bit. But first off, the first thing is HB 1020 getting passed. Well, it's headed to the Senate right now. And what state, you ask? Mississippi, fucking Mississippi. And it's really most. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, there is HB 1020, which is supposed to be like a Jim Crow-like law. That's supposed to be over Jackson, Mississippi. I don't know what the fuck they got going on over there, but is it surprising? No, not at fucking all. For one, it's Mississippi. Two, it's been the most. It was the last fucking state to abolish slavery, and officially in 2003. So slavery was legal up all the way till 2003. Today, legally just got rid of it altogether. So for them to just now bring the Jim Crow back is not fucking surprising. Slavery been legal. Slavery was just recently, like this 20 years ago. Slavery was just now being illegal. You feel me? 20 years ago, slavery was just now being illegal. So that's not surprising on that. So for Mississippi to have a Jim Crow law and it's going to the Senate right now, it's not fucking surprising. Out of all places in Jackson, not fucking surprising. You know what I'm saying? Jackson is the majority black city in fucking Mississippi, other than like small towns like Starville and not even Macon, but I know Starville. That's hometown. But yeah. They cool with SIGs. The second thing, you feel me? The second thing, the governor of Florida running for president next year. So I've heard. Which, hey, I don't know at this point who I'll take, a Democrat or a Republican, but shit, at least Republicans can keep everything straight. But then again, I mean, because this all-inclusive culture and there is no right or wrong. I mean, there's no wrong, only is right and okay. No, it's a right and a wrong, and no, I don't want my fucking kids watching a damn drag queen come into their fucking school to talk to them and give them some inspirational speech about how they can be their true selves. Fuck no. And you're not finna put that in my kid's face in no fucking 8 years old or first grade, second grade, kindergarten, none of that shit. Don't even bring it in high school. I don't give a fuck. High school, no. Shit, let them get introduced to that shit after, when they old enough to make decisions on their own. That shit being shoved down kids' throats is not okay. And second, with the whole Republican thing, the whole gun control, man, I'm kind of indifferent on the whole gun control shit, because just because you put more gun laws in doesn't. A criminal don't give a fuck about gun laws. Let's just keep it at that. It's a TikTok video. I'm gonna pop it in if I can. If not, I'm gonna just leave a link in the description. But
who has the worst gun laws?
The strictest gun laws are in your highest crime states, because the good people can't defend themselves.
You feel me? But basically, this TikTok video, it was basically saying criminals don't give a fuck about gun control. Criminals, it'd be 9-10 gun laws broken before a criminal even start a shooting or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? And what he brought to my attention, he was like, most of your crime-ridden areas be your Democratic areas, where the gun laws a little bit stricter or whatever, because people don't have a chance to defend themselves or fend for themselves. So, which was a perfect fucking point. Like I said, I'm gonna leave a link to the TikTok, where I'm gonna put it in briefly, like the little clip or whatever. And yeah. So yeah, that shit was fucking accurate. You know what I'm saying? That's what. And then we got into talking about like the school shootings, because she was like, no, because Florida and Texas, or Republicans, Florida and Texas had like the most states, and those were Republican states, but I mean the most school shootings. But I'm like, you got to think about it like this: guns don't kill people. People kill people. It don't matter what kind of fuck you can. And so it seemed like to me, this is where the fucking world is headed. Hate speech, which is basically if you just speak in your mind, and we don't have freedom of speech no more thanks to hate speech. That's one of your that's your 5 Bill of Rights. You're one of them that's taken away. They're trying to take away your right to bear arms. You know what I'm saying? ARP is no longer considered a pistol anymore. It's considered a short barrel rifle. Anything under or anything over 4.5 inches or whatever. If it has a brace, you have to register it as a short barrel rifle. If you take the brace off, and you still riding a thin line, it's either a pistol or but the barrel has to be a certain length. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, that shit don't even make sense. Two, so like, that's your freedom of speech. Motherfuckers get canceled for speaking their mind and shit like that, and hate speech and all that shit. That's one thing they taking away, your freedom of speech, freedom of press. You know what I'm saying? They taking that shit away, and they putting bullshit in news be hella lies it and shit like that. They still fine with that. And two, the second one, they your right to bear arms. Your first two amendments, they already attacking them. And 3, 4, and 5, they gonna be on the verge on. Let me see if I can look them up real quick. Because they gonna be on the verge of them. I forgot. I know I had to pass this shit, but I didn't really give a fuck about the Missouri Constitution or the United States Constitution. I passed the shit for high school. That's it. Whoop-de-doo. I became a fucking citizen when I'm already was. Let me go to it. First 5 Bill of Rights. Bill of Rights. Because they gonna get the rest. I think one of them is like militia or some shit like that, I want to say. Hold on, let me get to it. 10 Bill of Rights in order. The first 10 amendments. Whatever. Oh, yeah. Oh, freedoms of petitions assembly. They already been attacking that shit since the dawn of time. Motherfuckers can't go and have a car meet together. They can't just meet in a random parking lot like that. Motherfuckers can't do shit. I don't know, I'm kind of getting off topic, but I'll probably have there's probably be another part. It'd be 2-part car conversations. So I'm just going ahead and finish this up. We'll talk about the Bill of Rights in the next one and how they attacking shit and all that. But the last thing I want to get into on this one was the most school shootings by state. You feel me? This is according to U.S. News. I want to say this was U.S. News. I don't know if they remember the website, but this is just ballpark numbers. This is the information I got from them. From their website, I'll leave a link to the article down in the description. But yeah, so according to them, these are the top 5 states with the most school shootings. You know what I'm saying? Number 1 being California at 53. Number 2 is Texas at 52. Number 3, Illinois at 45. Number 4 at 36 at Florida. And number 5, 34 in Pennsylvania. You feel me? So I looked up these states to see which ones was Republican and which ones was Democrat, you know what I'm saying, to do my due diligence to make sure I wasn't ignorant, giving y'all false information, or just to talk about it, you know what I'm saying. According to some sources, you feel me, Cali, Illinois are Democratic states, you feel me, Democratic states. Texas, Florida, and sometimes Pennsylvania are Republican states. They consider Pennsylvania to be a swing state because they can either go Democratic or Republican. But for the most part, from what I knew Pennsylvania was always pretty much Republican. You feel me? So Pennsylvania, Florida, and Texas. So 2 out of 5 are Democratic states. You feel me? 3 out of 5 or Republican states for most school shootings or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the Republican states that are the highest ones combined to get, let's do the math, 53 and 45. 53 and 45. 98 school shootings between the two Democratic states. And Pennsylvania and Florida, that's 34 plus 36. That's only 70. You feel me? Those 2 Democratic states still have 28 more shootings than the fucking Republican states. Just those 2. I'm not including Texas in the Republican. If I do add the Texas to the Republican, you know what I'm saying, they have, the Republican states that have more school shootings. But when you look at this, the sheer number of just Democratic states of it being like that much is crazy ridiculous. You feel me? I'm not saying Democrats have stricter gun law or whatever, or open gun laws is better, but like I said from that TikTok video, and I got this from Calling New York too. If a citizen can't have the right to protect himself, who will? You or your first responder. And nobody's gonna come in like 4, 5, 6 seconds. Like, no, nobody's not. No officer, no nothing. Nobody's gonna show up quick, fast, in a hurry. But then you feel me? So, no, that's something that I'm like, yeah, that makes hell of fucking sense. So yeah, I'm gonna pop up the TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I might split it in two and put them one half on one and then the other on. But yeah. It's been this parkour conversation. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.
The bad guy doesn't give a fuck about your law, bro. It's like 9 laws broken before an active shooter goes active. Let's think about this shit.
That's fine.
Active shooter goes to a school. A bunch of laws are broken before the guns even pull out. You got the gun on campus, bro. Think about it. Even in the state of Texas, where you can have all the guns you want, you call 911, how long is it gonna take? Nigga, as a matter of fact, we right across the street from the fucking police station.
Right.
Call 911 right now and hit the watch and see what happens.
20 minutes later.
Easy. And them motherfuckers right across the street.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. So you are your first responder. And you gotta understand that this whole political ideology, your Democratic-run states are your most crime-ridden states. And they have the worst gun laws they're protecting the bad guys.